Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Vintage Paper and Plastic. So today we're going to bust into a box of cards. We're going to do this Coors box right here. So I'll tell you, I picked this up on eBay, and total with shipping, I paid $31 for the box. So I'm pretty excited about it. It looks pretty cool. Let's see what it is. So it was issued in 1995. It's a licensed product of Coors Brewing. It was produced by Mart Group, and obviously all rights reserved. It's legal jargon. There's our front box. Pretty nice. Let's see what we can get. So collector's cards. 8 super premium cards per pack. Adult collectibles. It's Coors. It says Coors products are for adults. 21 means 21. It says look for Bright Lights, Golden Moments, Rocky Mountain Heritage, and Coors Calls. I guess those are maybe subsets or something. I don't know. We'll find out what those are. Let's see what this says. Okay, so Rocky Mountain Heritage. It's framing the beauty of the land that Coors calls home. Okay, so that must be dedicated to the surroundings. Then you have Coors Calls. Oh, prepaid phone cards for free long distance calling. Oh, maybe we can score a free phone card. That would be awesome. It's 36 packs, 8 cards per pack. We already established that. This side doesn't give us any more information. Okay, so here's our other two. We got Bright Lights. It's a pictorial tribute to Coors' most famous brands. Oh, that should be pretty cool. And then we got Golden Moments, highlights of Coors history in Chrome format. Oh, nice. So there's some Chrome cards in here. I love Chrome cards. I think they're so awesome. All right, so let's jump into this. We'll get started on this. Let's see what we got. Get this bad boy cut open. See what these packs look like. I'm excited for this one. I've been waiting a while to do this box. So there's our box. Get rid of this plastic. Let's pop this open. Oh, let's use a tape. No? Okay. I try not to tear up the boxes because I like to keep them. Oh, those are nice. Let's go ahead and put the frame top up. If we can get the perforations without tearing it. There we go. We got our frame up. Oh. There we go. So we got the box. Awesome. Let's straighten my camera out. I bumped it. Get you centered. There you go. All right, so that's what it looks like. So we'll set it over here to the side. And we'll start busting into these guys. Let's see what these look like. I hope they're not bricked up. They feel like they could be a little stuck, but there's the pack. Really nice pack, nice color, shiny blue, metallic color. Gives us all our other information that we read off the box on the back. 9-pocket sheet. Okay, so advertisement to buy some collectible stuff. Now these come in foil packs. So last time we talked about the different style packs. Those Pro Set cards, the music cards that we opened, those were in like a plasticky kind of, we call them garbage bag style packs. These are actually in foil packs, so that's just a different style. Again, I like the wax pack style cards to open, but these foil ones are okay. All right, so let's see our first card. All right, so those are really, looks like we got something. Oh, we got something. All right, so that's awesome. So an old Coors Golden trailer, nice. There's a Coors, I guess, an Indy car. Oh, look at that. What is that? Oh, see, yeah, we're going to have some bricking. So remember we talked about in the last one that some of these glossy cars, well, that really didn't stick that bad together. That's great. That's awesome. That means we won't get any paper gloss. But that's a cool card. Old Indy car, and then there's the Indy car. So those came together. Is that pretty cool? Yeah. Let's see if I slide over just a little bit. Get you. There you go. So you can see the Indy cars. And then this looks like we got ourselves something special. So, Bright Light. So this is a Bright Lights series. So it says Bright Lights. This is 10 of 12. Coors Arctic Gel. Arctic Ice beer. Wow. Look at that card. That's pretty freaking awesome. Well, before we move forward, let's top load that up. So if you guys aren't familiar with card collecting, the best way, or one of the better ways to protect your better cards, is to use a top loader. And first you're going to use this thing called a penny sleeve. So it's a real thin plastic sleeve. And when you're putting it in, just be careful not to catch the edges of the card. A lot of people will snip the corner of this little penny sleeve to make it easier to slide the card in. Or you can actually buy ones that are pre-cut for you. I just have the regular ones. I'm just extra careful with putting them in. And then you just slide your card in the top of this top loader right here. And there you go. Now we got our card in the top loader, and it'll be protected. And it's number 10 of 12. So that's awesome. So that's our first big hit. So put that over here. I got to get some stands or something if I'm going to open cards, right? I don't want to knock Snake Eyes over. There we go. So we got that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so we got an art. Looks like some type of art. Okay, so that's cool. There's all the old brewers. Hopefully you can see that. And then there is, it looks like some old advertising, maybe an old sign. Yeah, an old Coors, a pool table sign or some type of. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's a sign. Yeah, the waterfall sign. Pretty neat. All right, so that was our first pack. Well, I'm sure we'll get a little quicker. Just kind of the initial first packs of checking the cards out. Always takes a little longer. Get into our next pack. Let's see, what do we got? Maybe we'll get another hit. So Coors, if you guys don't know, Coors was started in 1873, so that was a long time ago. This dude, Adolf Coors, came over from Germany with Jacob Schuler, and they established Coors Brewing. So let's see what else we got here. That's cool. Look at that. It's kind of going to be hard to flip through these because they're kind of stuck. They are stuck together just slightly, but they're not really brick. They're just kind of stuck together. It's another sign. There's the original Coors can. That's pretty cool. There's one of Coors, America's first light beer. There you go. Nice. So Coors was around since 1873. And when they started the brewery, Adolf Coors had $2,000 to contribute to the overall purchase of, or the startup of the brewery. And his partner, Schuler, gave $18,000. So they started Coors Brewing for $20,000. Obviously, that was $20,000 was a lot of money back in 1873. But they established the brewery back then. If you think about that, Molson, which is a brewery in Canada created by John Molson, he started his brewery in 1876, which is now has merged with Coors. So now they are called Molson Coors. But they had started out as Coors Brewing back in 1873. So Miller, everyone knows Miller Brewing. Miller has been around since 1855. So Miller was in business prior to Adolf Coors starting his brewery in Golden, Colorado in 1873. And that brewery is still there. And it's considered one of the largest brewing complexes in the United States. Coors is not the oldest U.S. brewery. Obviously, you have Yuengling, which started back in 1829. So, with Yuengling being the oldest, and then you had Coors come along, and then you had Molson, which we're all familiar with, and then you rolled into Budweiser, which also came out in 1876. So, that's a pretty cool card there, huh? Yeah, that's neat. Oh, there's an old bottle. There's an old bottle. Old signage, old advertising, more old advertising. There's Coors. Oh, see, we're gonna have to be careful because we're cards are that's I mean, I'm gonna say there's a lot of updates, but I've been to the Coors Brewery in Golden, Colorado, and the thing is awesome brewery. Those guys there really know what they're doing, and well, obviously they've survived since 1876. I'm sorry, 1873 is when Coors came around. 1876 was the introduction of Budweiser and Miller. Let me pull this back real quick so I can get, I don't want to knock the camera over. Struggling with this one. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Some more advertising. Yeah, these are going to stick together. It's going to make for a long video if all my cards stick together. All right, so we got Coors. Oh, there's a... So I've actually been in this room, and it looks just like the picture. It's awesome with all those copper kettles. And Coors Banquet is only brewed in Golden, so you can... It's the only brewery that they still just brew Coors Banquet from, which everybody's kind of familiar. It took a big step forward from the TV show Yellowstone, where they featured Coors. They feature Coors Banquet quite often in that series. So here's the malted milk. Okay, so this is something that they made during Prohibition. Everybody knows what Prohibition was. It was the outlaw of alcohol. So the companies that survived had to do different things, and a lot of them went to making non-alcoholic beverages. They all took attempt in what was called near beer, which was a non-alcoholic kind of representation of beer, but it didn't do quite well. And then, obviously, when you go through Prohibition, you talk about all the speakeasies and the illegal drinking establishments that opened along with, them banning alcohol. They also made porcelain, so the big thing about them is they had a porcelain company come in and use their facility to make porcelain, which is what helped them get through Prohibition, and they still sell the porcelain wares in Golden at the brewery. You can still buy some of that. That company is still producing porcelain. It's obviously owned by Miller Coors. It's owned by Coors, Molson Coors now, but they still produce that porcelain there in Golden, which is kind of awesome. Nice old sign. Nice scenic shot of parts of the brewery, it looks like, right off the river. And that's where they filter their water. They get their water right there from the Colorado River, which gives her the mountain from the mountains. So that's what gives that beer its unique taste. There's another copper kettle. Pretty cool. If you guys have never been on a brewery tour and you're kind of into beer, you should definitely give it a shot. I mean, even if you go to a little local brewery, like a local or a little independent, I mean, obviously the scale is going to be a lot smaller, but the process to make beer is all the same. So it'll be pretty neat for you to see that. If you have never seen the inside of a operating brewery, it's pretty awesome. Everybody remembers Smokey and the Bandit. I think it came out in the 78. Did it come out in 78? I believe so, somewhere around there. Of course, that was the whole premise of their run, was to pick up Coors beer and run it across state lines. I believe into Georgia is where they were going. But yeah, let's see. They're sticking. Oh, we got ourselves another... Look at that. Oh, that's nice. Sorry, I'm kind of like getting right to the good cards and don't get the slow reveal or nothing. Oh, yeah, they're sticking. We didn't get any paper loss. But yeah, okay, so these cards are going to brick just a little bit. But yeah, that's a pretty awesome card. We'll get that one top loaded up. I like these foil cards. They're pretty neat. All right. I'll put that one right there in front of the barrel. Out back and look over that while it sits out there. All right. So what do we got? We got a couple brick together cards. I really want to... Ooh, what's this? Oh, I'm sorry. I got way out of view from you guys. That's pretty different. There's some more old advertising. There's Malted Milk. Again, another product of Prohibition. When they were trying to keep their business afloat, they had to make money somehow. 130 years of Irish heritage. Killian's. Anybody ever? Killian's is an excellent Irish red. If you never had it, give it a shot because it's a really good beer. And that's beautiful. Look at that shot of the Rocky Mountains. Yeah, Colorado is a beautiful state. If you've never been, you should definitely go. And if you go, stop by and get a tour of the Coors Brewery. Because it's a pretty awesome thing to experience. Some more old advertising. So yeah, they started recycling programs. They've always been environmentally conscious. So they're one of the first breweries to start like a recycling program where you brought back your aluminum cans and they would give you 1 cent for each can you brought back, which was it's a big thing to start something like that. So in 2004, Coors merged with Molson, which was a Canadian company, and then they became Molson Coors. So they went from Coors to Molson Coors. Then eventually they merged with Miller. And when they merged with Miller, that was back in 2008, I want to say. And then they became Miller Coors. Then in 2020, they dropped the Miller and just became Molson Coors again. So that's kind of a brief history. I know the names changed. You guys might have remembered them being different. But they've been through a lot of different things and had to face adversity to continue their business. It just shows that if you adapt, you can have something that lasts as long as they have. So there's a cool card. Just an old, looks like an old letter, a card or something someone was signing. There's some more of their involvement, I guess, off-roading. Off-road car. We got some more vintage signage. Coors Bock beer. Genuine Coors Bock beer. Only Coors can brew it. It says right there. Whoa. Welcome to Golden. Yep, that sign is there. I've seen it. It's pretty awesome. Golden is an awesome little town to visit. Very comfortable, very laid back. It's a great place to go if you guys are going to plan a vacation. Colorado's an awesome state to go to. Old truck, old delivery truck. And there's, looks like maybe some type of stained glass advertisement. It's pretty neat. Let's get this. We're going to start to, let's see if we, there we go. Let's see if we can unstick some of these before we open them up. All right, we got, yeah, it kind of worked. At least we're not getting any paper loss, which is great. They're coming apart really clean. Another advertisement. Looks like something. There's a Coors Mansion, so there's an official Coors Mansion. We got old delivery truck, old delivery. That looks like Adolph Coors right there. There's Adolph Coors, one of the men that started it. If it wasn't for the backing, he would have never been able to start that business. Was that too? I'm always afraid of missing a card, like they get stuck together, and I don't get to see the good hit. There's Coors at the horses. I wonder if Budweiser knows about that. They would pitch a fit. Looks like Clydesdale's pulling a Coors Light trailer. There's another old keg truck. The wooden kegs in the back, and then you got an old Coors bottle. All right. I might try to open a few of these real quick. My goal is to try to keep this under 45. I'm going to try to get it to 40 eventually. But again, this is, kind of new to me, opening these cards on camera, and it's a little bit different than just doing it sitting on your own. There's another old Coors sign, another Coors sign, a lot of Coors advertising, but I couldn't imagine, a whole lot that they could add it to this. I mean, they got some beautiful scenery cards, maybe some more history. It's a lot of like vintage advertising, and there's some more, the old Coors NASCAR. That would be NASCAR. So we've seen Indy, NASCAR, and off-road. So apparently all motorsports that Coors was into. And let's see. Oh, there we go. Well, that'll be good. We can keep that, because then we'll know. What's it, 100? I wonder if there's a. Well, that's one thing we didn't research, is how many cards is in this set. Looks like there's only 100, so I'm gonna probably, I don't want to say I'm guaranteed to get a full set, but I'm opening, the couple hundred cards. Hopefully I'll get 100 that are all different, and hopefully we'll pull. We've already pulled 2 inserts out, which is pretty good. This one we didn't. There we go. You can hear it kind of sticking. You want to do that gently. You don't want to bend them too much. But if you do that, if you give them a little push on either side, it'll sometimes free them up. They'll still stick, but they won't be stuck together. There's some more old advertising. Looks like another picture of the mansion. I got an old swing top bottle. Look at that. Growth still makes their swing tops. I don't know if they still make it, but they were one of the last ones to use the swing top style bottles, which are pretty cool because they're retro. I think we've seen this pretty lady before. We've seen that before. There's the old kettle. That's a new one, but it's just some old art. What else we got? Golden Lager beer. Okay. Old rendition of the brewery. Some old advertising, or some more advertising. I mean, it's all old. This is all vintage stuff. It looks like. I don't know how if it goes into any modern. We got. We got this one stuck. There we go. Another old brewery shot. Another bottle. There we go. Some more Coors. I know I'm just I shouldn't be throwing these down like that. A couple more advertising pieces. With them sticking, it's just hard to really flip through them. You got to take each card off one at a time, which takes a while. And get these kind of. I mean, these are really, really high quality cards if you look at them. I mean, they're on a nice thick stock. See how thick the stock is? They got a nice gloss to them. That's why they're sticking a little bit, because of their age. But they have a nice sheen to them. I mean, it's probably blinding you, but you can see they got a nice look, and the back's really nice. It looks like they have graphics on the backs that are different. No, they're pretty much the same back. But they do have the description of what you're looking at, which I wish we could go through each individual one of those, but we'd be here all day, and I know nobody wants to sit and watch a guy open one pack of cards for 4 hours. Try to loosen these up a little bit. There we go. There's more Malted Milk product from Prohibition. That's a cool. I know I might be turning them weird angles, but I'm trying to separate them. So we've seen this before. Well, we're going to see a lot of these cards because there's only 100 in the set. So really what we're trying to find is some of those insert cards. We've seen that. It's a beautiful picture again. That's a new one. I don't remember seeing that. I've seen that one. I think we've seen that one. But this is new. There's another Malted Milk. Pretty sure that's a new one. So the only thing slowing us down now is pretty much these cards. The Rocky Mountains, another Coors thing. We've seen that one. Oh, see, we've seen the IndyCar. We've seen the old photo of the brewery. Oh, that's early racing. So they're really highlighting in this set their partnership with motorsports, because that's really all I've seen. I know Coors has been involved in probably every sport you can think of, anywhere from boxing to, I think they did MMA for a while. They've been involved with baseball fields, and there's actually Coors Field if you guys don't know. So if you ever had Blue Moon was born in a ballpark. It was brewed or developed right there at the Sandlot Brewery, which is attached to the Coors Field Park. And that's where That's where Blue Moon is still brewed today, right there in that brewery, in the Sandlot Brewery. So I think they built another facility maybe close to it. I could be wrong, but it's produced there in Golden, right there. It's not produced at the brewery. It's produced at that their own brewery. So they have their own brewery. We've seen that one. There's our Killian's card again. Adolf making another appearance. This pack's not too bad. Coors, the Pony, which are the short bottles. I like the short little Pony bottles. And that card. Oh, we got our traditional card. If the cards are like sideways or crazy and you can't really see them, I apologize. But with them sticking together, I'm kind of having to move them all over the place and try to keep them nice and straight for you. But it's just hard to do that. So you guys ever watch that show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? That's a funny show. In season 6, Coors cut a deal with them, and if you watch it from season 6 on, all the beer served in Patty's Pub is Coors brands, and you'll see all the advertising that's scattered through the bar is all Coors brand. That was a deal that they made with them back in season 6. So from season 6 on, it's all Coors in Patty's Pub, which is a pretty cool thing. And then, they did the same thing with Yellowstone, so that kind of advertising works, especially if you can nail on a pretty popular show. Old Coors truck. I don't know if we've seen that one. That might be a new one. I know we've seen that. Is there a hanger on? Nope. Oh, all right. We're flying. Oh, no, there we go. There's a sticker. Oh, that's new. That's a pretty wild card. That is card 70. That's awesome. And more advertising. I think we might have seen that one. There you go, bull riding. So, of course, Banquet is huge into the rural community. Farming and rodeo is a big staple for them, too. So now we got motorsports and rodeo. What is that? Was that an ashtray? Oh, it looks like an ashtray. Yeah, it is. It's an ashtray. So there's a Coors Original ashtray. Probably don't see much of that these days. Here we got some cards we haven't seen. Awesome. So there's Rodeo. Sweet. Coors Rodeo. Something different. We might have got on a pack we've never seen before. Old delivery van. Some malted milk. I mean, they really love that malted milk, huh? More advertising. There's a keg of malted milk. Can't get away from the malted milk. That's another advertising. That's a new card for us. We haven't seen that one. Get into this. Sometimes these full packs can be a pain. There you go, Coors brewed with pure Rocky Mountain spring water. Coors is a publicly owned company, so they went public in 1995, maybe somewhere around there. So they are publicly owned now. Another brewery shot. Oh, there's Coors Field. That's all right. So now we got baseball. So baseball, rodeo, and motorsports, and that's awesome. That's an awesome shot of the Coors Field. See if we get. Let me just adjust this. Might need to move this light in a little bit, or that might have. I don't want the glare. I'm trying to cut back on the glare. These are really pretty cards, though. They're really shiny, really nice. There's looks like a raceway, maybe, and that's something. There's some history. It talks about when his family came over, and Coors circa 1800s. There you go. I asked for some history, and they gave it to me. Look at that. Let's get this. There should be more of those, I think, if we're talking about such an iconic brand as Coors. And everybody knows Coors Light. Coors Light was came out in 1978. And we all know what the light brands of beer have done, between the three big being Coors Light, Miller Lite, and Budweiser brands, or Bud Light, I should say. Another train photo. I'm trying. I don't think we'll miss it, but I want to. If I hit a phone card, that's going to be pretty awesome, because I don't think I've ever hit a phone card in a pack of trading cards. There's Coors. There's another pretty lady. There's another one on advertising. Tonight, 7:30, on stage Coors show. All right. Looks like we're making a dent, so. Hey, what do we got? Coors, we've seen that one. That one's cool. We've seen that. Try to turn these right side up. We got a lot of different landscape. These are like, I guess, I don't know what you call these, standard. There is one in there. I just can't get it. There we go. Coors bottle. There's a mug. We haven't seen the mug yet. Or have we? I don't know, you start going through so many, you lose track. I can kind of remember if I've seen it or not. I haven't seen that one yet. That one's something new. All right. So if you guys watched me open up those music cards, that was fun. I went ahead and sorted that set. And I'm missing 4 cards. So I didn't get a complete set out of the box. I'm 4 cards short. Which, I guess being 4 short's better than being 1. When you're only 1 card short, it's pretty frustrating. You're just like, why couldn't I get that 1 card? I got 9 of this 1 card, but I can't get 1 of the other card. That was cool. I think we've seen that. I know I'm doing this on an angle, guys, but I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get these separated without tearing them up. Oh, there's a train. So we haven't seen a train yet. Coors train. Pretty cool. All right. I've seen that brewery, more advertising, brewery photo. Man, we haven't hit anything good in a while. There's that waterfall one. Rodeo again. Come on, guys. Let's get something good. There's our ashtray. We've seen the ashtray. We got that one quite a few times. There's the truck again. More advertising. Malted Milk. Half the set is dedicated to malted milk, I tell you. Oh, another rodeo card. Can't have too many of those, I guess. Oh, there's our ashtray again. If I'm one card short, you know, I'm going to be upset. Because this looks just like the pack we opened. Oh, there's another delivery van. That's something new. I haven't seen the fridge yet. That's pretty cool. There's our one history card that we've gotten. Yep, we've seen that. Yep, seen that. Or did we see that one? Looks like the farmhouse. Okay. We got, I don't know, maybe 10 left. We've been going through them pretty good. All right, got that one. That one. A lot of white panel van in this one. Yeah, that was close to the last pack, wasn't it? Are you guys keeping track? Let's get these out of the way. They're starting to get too high. All right, malted milk. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I tried to turn away. Rodeo. Advertising. Sticky cards. Coors Field again. There's a fridge. Old advertising. Advertising signs. Some tap handles. I don't know if we've seen the tap handles yet. It might be tight. Looks like we got probably 9 packs left, and we're still pulling stuff we haven't seen. All right, so we got this card again. Oh, I'm sorry I keep turning them on their sides, but I can't. It's been a hard time getting them apart. There we go. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's beautiful. We're getting our stack. There we go. Another sign. Welcome to Golden again. Tap handles, truck, and advertising. Let's go ahead and see what we got left. We got 5 there. 5, 9. Oh, we have 11. We have more than a little bit more than I thought. Let's get this box out of the way. Put these packs right here. All right. Well, I don't know if we're going to hit much more exciting stuff. It looks like it's the same old stuff. That's different. We've seen that. No, I might be getting the hiccups, guys. I'm sorry. I sneezed and now I'm getting the hiccups. Yeah, I changed my backdrop a little bit. I added some Joes out there to hang out tonight. Got rid of the cards for this show to give myself a little more room. I put like some diorama stands out. Those things are cool. You can usually pick them up fairly cheap. My local toy store will sell a bunch of them. They sell them pretty cheap because they're usually came with some type of other figure or maybe a play set. So they really don't have much value, but they're awesome to use them to display. And, I talked about before that I like some of the play sets and things like that that add some character and depth to your collection. It gives you just a different way to display what you got and enjoy it. Because collecting is all about enjoyment. It's all about a way for you to kind of escape, unplug for a while, and just get involved in something you enjoy doing, like this. You know, I have a great deal of fun doing this, even though these cards, I wish they were little. I mean, I wouldn't trade the fact that, you know, how nice they are, because they really are gorgeous cards, but flipping through them is a little bit of a chore. Come on, we gotta hit at least one more foil card or something. There's a train. We've seen the train. Train, advertising. Delivery truck. That's a sharp looking card. Just with the colors and everything, the way they did it. It's really nice. There's our gorgeous beauty again. Old NASCAR. The Coors family, I would guess. If you guys don't know how the beer industry works, it's a 3-tier system. So beer's brewed by a brewery or a supplier like Molson Coors now. And then they are bought by a distributor, which is a company that, just what it says, it distributes the product out into the general market. So then it goes to the distributor, and then the distributor will sell it to retailers for customers to purchase and consume. So that's the 3-tier system. Yeah, we've seen both. Have we seen this one? Have we seen that one yet? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we've seen that one yet. Well, we're getting down to, looks like the last 6. And my time, I'm sitting at 42 minutes. So, I mean, it'll probably be closer to 50, I'm imagining. Oh, we hit another foil card. Yes. All right, well, that's awesome. Let's see which one it is. Oh, it's a Killian's. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Wow. Yeah, I like that. Oh, they're so glossy. I'm going to lay it gently down there for now, so I don't waste any more time sleeving it up. Train, all right. Let's get through our last 5. Okay. Seen these. There's the copper kettles. Rodeo. Advertising, the sign. We got another checklist. So we got 2 checklists. I like the checklist. People are like, oh, I got a checklist. I kind of like them because it's usually the last card of the set. A lot, well, at least in non-sports it usually is. And it kind of wraps up the whole set, you know, closes it out with a list of everything that's in it. So, kind of serves its purpose. We got some more Prohibition cards, more advertising. The number 9. And there's another big copper kettle we got. All right, we're down to our last 3. Let's see. I'm just throwing my wrappers on the floor. It feels great. I mean, I'll have to go back later and clean them up, but awesome. There's that beauty again. We're going to have the Malted Milk. There we go. All right, 2 left. I'm not feeling the phone card. Phone card would have been awesome. I wonder if I could still get my long distance if I got me a phone card. It's probably somehow expired by now. Billboard, Killian's. That one's stuck. There we go. Adolf again. Drink Coors. Coors. And that's it for that. Oh, yeah, this stack is huge. We're just moving it out of the way. We only got, what, one? We got 1 pack left. Tap it for luck. Maybe we'll get a phone card. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's awesome, too. Number 3 of 10, or 3 out of 10. It's not 3 of 10, but. So we got 4. Looks like we got 4 the holographic cards. We got some of the other subsets in here. They're all part of the total set. But the one thing we didn't score is a phone card. But it was a good, it's a good set of cards. Like I said, it's very, very well done. The art's great on them. The condition, the stock, the feel. A little bit sticky opening up, but not too bad. So that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll sort through these and I'll let you know in the next show if we get a complete set. Before I go, though, I just, my local distributor here, each area will have a local distributor. Our local distributor that handles Coors products and a lot of other products is Cone Distributing, or Team Cone. So just give a shout out to those guys. They work very hard, and they're a bunch of awesome group of people that have dedicated to bringing you this delicious beverage. So next time you're out in the store, grab yourself a Coors product, sit back, maybe grab a Coors before you watch this video. That would be awesome. I didn't have a Coors, but that would have been awesome to have a Coors while opening the Coors cards. But yeah, shout out to them bringing us that product. I love those guys. And I'm going to sign off always with collect what you like. See you next time. Remember, subscribe. Thank you.